Hello everyone, welcome to 3 Eggs. The wok is hot now and we're ready to start. Now I'm adding cold oil in a slow circle, letting it run around the inside of the hot wok. This is a classic wok technique. Heat the wok first, then add the oil. See how the oil moves? That's exactly what we want. And now we're ready for the ribs. Take a look at these ribs. They're cut into small pieces using the smaller ribs. That's important for this particular method. We're not slowly braising these pieces from the beginning. We're going to cook them directly in the wok, so smaller pieces give us a much better chance of getting the inside cooked while developing a beautiful browned exterior. This is one detail you don't want to overlook. Now this is the part where patience really matters. I'm constantly moving the ribs so they cook evenly on all sides. You can see the surface beginning to change. At first, the ribs look pale and raw. Then, little by little, the outside starts taking on colour. This is exactly what we're watching for. We're not just trying to brown one side. We want the heat to reach all around the meat. Keep the pieces moving. Roll them through the oil, turn them, let the hot oil touch the different surfaces, and listen to the wok. That steady sizzling tells us the moisture is cooking away and the exterior is beginning to develop texture. Now in go the garlic, the fresh chilies, and the chopped pickled vegetables. This is where the aroma starts changing immediately. Keep everything moving. The garlic is hitting the hot oil. The chilies are releasing their heat. This is one of the things I love about wok cooking. And the pickled vegetables are bringing a completely different layer of flavour. Now we're adding the red chopped chili paste. This brings another level of chili flavour and gives the sauce that beautiful deep red colour. Stir it straight into the ribs. Now keep tossing. This is where we want all those ingredients to become one. Look at the ribs. They're already coated with the red chili paste. And the oil is carrying that flavour around the wok. Keep the heat active, but keep the food moving. You don't want the chili paste sitting on the bottom and burning. Scrape, toss, turn. Every piece should get coated. And if you could smell this right now, you'd understand why we don't need a complicated list of spices. Watch the surface of the ribs. The colour is getting deeper. The sauce is beginning to cling. But we're going to add water next, and that changes the cooking completely. The liquid immediately picks up all those flavours from the bottom of the wok. And now we're moving from frying into a simmering stage. This is going to help the ribs become tender. Now put the lid on. and this is where we let the heat work its way into the ribs. For this stage, keep the flame low to medium-low. We want the liquid gently simmering underneath the lid, not boiling aggressively. The lid traps the heat and steam, helping the ribs cook through and become more tender. While the ribs are cooking, here's one of the ingredients that gives this dish its signature character: fresh Sichuan peppercorns. If you've never used them before, this is not simply pepper. And these are our fresh chilies. They're going to bring the heat and freshness to the final stage. Notice that we're holding some of these ingredients back. All right, let's check the ribs. It's been simmering under the lid, and now we can see what the heat has done. Look at this. The liquid has reduced, and the ribs have changed completely. The meat is no longer raw and firm. It's becoming tender, and you can see the sauce beginning to cling to the surface. But we're not finished yet. This is an important moment. The ribs are cooked, but we still want more tenderness and more flavour. And we also want to concentrate that red, spicy broth. So we're going to cover it again and give the ribs a little more time. Back on with the lid. We're going to let that gentle heat continue working. Keep the flame controlled. We're looking for steady simmering, not a hard boil. Let's check it again. Now we're getting much closer. The meat is tender, the broth is rich and red, and the ribs have absorbed a lot of that flavour. But don't turn off the video yet. We're at the part where we finish the dish. The seasoning comes now, and this final high heat step is going to bring everything together. Now add the fresh chilies, right at the end. This keeps their flavour brighter and their aroma fresher. Toss them through the ribs. You should be able to see the fresh colour against that deep red sauce. Fresh Sichuan peppercorns. In they go. And now toss. Don't cook them forever. We want them to release their aroma into the hot sauce while keeping that fresh, fragrant character. Now a little MSG. This isn't here to make the dish taste artificial. And now 1 spoonful of sugar. This is not about making the ribs sweet. It's about balance. The chilies bring heat. The pickled vegetables bring acidity. The pork brings richness. And this small amount of sugar helps bring all those flavours into balance. Now toss everything together. Look at that sauce. Every piece of pork is coated. The fresh chilies are distributed throughout. And there we have it. Fresh Sichuan peppercorn pork ribs. Now tell me, would you try this with the full Sichuan heat? Or would you start with fewer chilies? Either way, this one belongs on the table while it's still hot.